Juice me.
Alright, what's up guys? It's Mac from Cleveland Kitchen. We're back with a very spooky and exciting Halloween themed fun episode today. We've got Maddie and Ellen from Sweet Brie Co. If you haven't seen their Instagram, you're gonna start drooling. These are the most amazing charcuterie boards to deliver right to your door. What's up guys?
How's it going?
Tell us a little bit about Sweet Brie and we're gonna build this amazing board today.
We started with just the Instagram really, and just, I guess, organically started to grow from there.
Now, where can they find a little bit more about you guys and where can they find your boards, especially if you're in Cleveland?
Yeah, so we don't have a brick and mortar, but you can order online at sweetbrieco.com. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Sweet Brie Co.
Awesome. All right, we're gonna have some fun, make a little spooky charcuterie. Let's do it.
All right.
All right, Maddie, we've got the goods here. Why don't you run us through what we're gonna be adding to the board today?
Okay, great. So when you're building a cheese board, you always want to make sure that you have a variety of textures with your cheeses and also flavors. So we have a brie for our soft cheese, and then we have goat cheese, which has dried apricots, cherries, and cranberries on the outside.
That looks like a nice Halloween treat.
And then we have manchego, which is a sheep's milk cheese.
Love it.
So we have a wash rind cheese here. Through washing it, it develops this kind of meaty flavor. So
That's really great.
it has like
It'll
a
go great
meaty
with our
taste to it.
spooky sauerkraut.
And then I thought this cheese would also be good. This is a cheddar style cheese with chives and onions. And then we have Pour Me a Slice by Beehive Cheese, and this is a bourbon infused cheese.
That's fun.
So.
Awesome. All right, well, we're gonna dive in and I'll let the pro build the board.
All right, so the first thing you want to do is obviously get your board, and then any big containers.
Festive.
Like ramekins. Here we have cauldrons that we're gonna put our kraut in.
You gotta load up your cauldrons with the goods. Now for the gnar. It's practically Halloween colors, I mean. All right, this is equally spooky. Cauldrons full.
So when you're cutting your cheese, you want to start with the mildest cheese first. So some people will say mild to wild, just so you're not mixing flavors on your board. So we'll start with our manchego, and we're going to cut it into triangles. So I like to use whatever ramekins or containers I have as a base and try to build around them. The next cheese we'll do is the brie.
I'm a big brie guy, I love it.
Yes. So we'll use the cheese harp for this. And cheese harps are used to cut through soft cheeses. Kind of stack them to, again, add height to the board. And then with the washed rind cheese, I'm actually gonna leave it the way that it is just because it's so sticky, and if you cut it, it just kind of sticks together, so. And then this cheese, this is the bourbon infused cheese. Ooh. It's really good.
Perfect for a party.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm gonna cut this. All right, so with this cheese, this is the cheese with onion and chives, and it has a little bit of a harder texture, so I'm gonna cut it into triangles.
Okay.
Okay, so with these triangles, I'm going to try to fan them around the ramekin. All right, so with goat cheese, we're going to use our harp again because it's a softer cheese, and we're gonna edge the board with these. Now we're gonna do our grapes and olives for this.
Awesome.
So today I have these
spooky
spooky, creepy looking grapes. So I'm gonna put them wherever I have the most room on the board, and then we are going to place our olives next.
Beautiful. Let me put some over there.
Yeah.
All right, getting involved.
So for the meat for this board, I picked a red wine salami and just some regular salami that we can fold. And then I also picked some speck. So if you're not sure what speck is, it's like prosciutto, but it's smoked. We'll start with this salami. This is just Italian salami. And with this, we're gonna fold it in half and then in half again. Put some over here. Okay, so with this salami, we can actually just put it in piles wherever we would like. So I'm gonna...
1/2-inch coins.
Yeah.
It's so fun to watch the board grow.
Yeah, it is.
Festive. What do you think, bud? All right, so we're putting this back on.
Yes, so we're putting this back. So with this, I like to put the fat up just because I think it looks more appetizing. And then we just kind of fold it back and forth to create these little ribbons.
Beautiful.
And you want to handle it as little as possible just because the fat, the more you handle it, the
Yeah.
fat melts.
All right, I'm gonna watch you.
Okay.
Yep.
So with your left hand and just kind of go back and forth. And then pinch the bottom, so don't touch the top.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, that's perfect. You want to set it there?
What do we got? Small produce.
Okay, so we have some strawberries. We'll start with those. So put some over here for a pop of color.
What do we also have?
We also have some figs.
Okay.
Put some here. And then I think I will cut a few in half just to add a little pop. Some over here on this brie. We have some blackberries, so we'll add those.
Nice.
And then with these, you can scatter them around, or you can put them in little piles around the board. So I like to add dried fruit at the end. You can kind of stick these in. And since it's Halloween, we're gonna add more orange with the dried apricots. So yeah, any kind of nuts. You can get nuts that are seasoned. This is just a
Little mixed nuts.
container of mixed nuts. So with the nuts, with a crunch, you're gonna fill in any gaps around the board. So here we have a big gap, we'll fill that in. All right, and then the last step when you're making a cheese board is to garnish it. So this is my favorite step when you finish, it just kind of makes it pop. Okay, so with our garnish, we're gonna use some dried citrus, and I have a blood orange for Halloween.
Perfect.
And some regular orange, so maybe right here.
Nice in the middle.
Yeah. And then we can use our honeycomb. I love to put honeycomb on top of brie.
Lovely.
And then we have some edible flowers. So we can place these really anywhere, but again, I like to look at the white spaces on the board.
Perfect.
And that's it.
Wow. What a board. Oh my God, that is a spooky board. All right, so the board is beautiful, it's full. I think we got it wrapped. Final step.
Just add crackers on the side.
Touch that for the shot.
Cheers.
Cheers. So good. Well guys, we're gonna eat this board. You guys have a safe and happy spooky Halloween. Definitely check out Sweet Brie, especially if you're in Cleveland. You can get any kind of board, any size for any occasion. And where can they find you?
You can find us on Instagram, Sweet Brie Co, on Facebook, or our website is sweetbrieco.com.
Awesome, phenomenal.